Today in Capechi's Corner, we're going to look at the second day of functions. We're going to look at function notation. If we have an equation such as y equals 2x plus 7, we can show that this equation is a function by writing it in function form. And that looks like f of x is equal to 2x plus 7. So all we did was change the y to f of x. The x again represents the elements of the domain, which is the input, and the f of x represents the elements of the range, which is the output. So f of x is very similar to using y. In our first example, we have f of x is equal to 4x minus 7, and I'm asked to find f of 2. So wherever I see an x, I'm going to substitute a 2. So I have f of 2 is equal to 4 times 2 minus 7. So that gives me 8 minus 7. So f of 2 is equal to 1. So what that means is my x value, or my input, is 2, and whenever that happens, my output, or my f of x, is equal to 1. And looking at the next example, I have f of x is equal to negative 2x plus 3, and we're asked to find f of 0. So we'll do the same thing everywhere I see an x. I'm going to substitute a 0. So I have f of 0 is equal to negative 2 times 0 plus 3. So f of 0 is equal to negative 2 times 0, which is 0, plus 3. So f of 0 is equal to 3. Looking at number 3, I have f of x is equal to negative 2x squared plus 3. And we're asked to find f of negative 3. So again, I have f of negative 3 is equal to negative 2. Now I'm substituting again, so I have negative 3 squared. I have to be careful, I need that in parentheses, plus 3, which gives me negative 2, times negative 3 squared is positive 9. So you're going to want to be careful if you're using your calculator. Negative 3 squared, which is negative 3 times negative 3, gives me positive 9. Then I have to add the 3 at the end. So that gives me negative 18 plus 3. So f of negative 3 is equal to negative 15. And looking at example number 4, it says for f of x is equal to 5x minus 2, find f of 2 minus f of 1. So first I have to find f of 2, which is 5 times 2 minus 2, which gives me 8. Then I'm going to find f of positive 1, and I get 5 times 1 minus 2, which gives me 3. And if I'm asked to find f of 2 minus f of 1, my values are 8 minus 3, so that final value is 5.